Hello, I have a little piece of hair that's sticking out at the top of my head, but never mind. I was actually scared to pick up the camera because I thought, oh my god, what if I've forgotten how to vlog? But it doesn't appear like I have. My name is Dahabalela Ali, for those of you who don't know me. If those of you who do, welcome back. I'm vlogging the most exciting Sunday I think I've had in many years. I am off with my fiancé, who you guys probably all know by now, to Duxford, which is part of the Imperial War Museum, and it means I get to look at amazing planes. And if you don't know by now that I'm a plane enthusiast, then get to know, because I literally love planes. I mean, what's there not to love? They're so impressive. It's like metal and balls of fire going through the air. But anyway, we're on our way to Duxford and we're gonna look at some planes, and hopefully the weather's looking a bit iffy. It's light wind and rain, but if the weather holds up, then there's a very good possibility that today's the day I get to go up in a Spitfire. Guys, a Spitfire. Ben's not convinced. He's like, maybe. I won't distract him because he's driving at the moment.
I just don't think it'll be a Spitfire, baby.
You don't think it'll be a Spitfire?
It'll be a different kind of plane, but it's not going to be a Spitfire.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's a bit disappointing. You could have just let me find that out later.
Sorry.
But anyway, guys, I'm absolutely dying for a coffee. I've had two already, but I woke up with like such a sore throat this morning. I've had my COVID and flu jabs, so I'm hoping that it doesn't progress into anything more sinister and it's literally just a cold. But I've not had a cold in so long that I'm actually a bit annoyed. But I've got a really exciting update because yesterday, oh my god, I feel like I've not vlogged in so long. I've got so much to update you guys on. Yesterday, I only went and got the new iPhone. I got the new iPhone, which I'm a little bit late considering it came out towards the end of last year. But if you, basically, I don't buy new phones. I've had my old phone for about 5 years, and I thought I'd treat myself to a brand spanking new iPhone 17 Pro Max. Oh yeah. The camera on it is literally amazing. I was taking all these photos of Ben yesterday. I was like, wow. And you know, sometimes you gotta treat yourself. You can't not make big purchases because you're scared to make big purchases. This is me trying to calm my nerves. I'm like this every time I spend more than like 50 quid. It's ridiculous. But I'm very excited to take my new phone out with me to Duxford and take photos of all the planes in their little homes, in their air hangars. And if you've never been to Duxford, it's basically in Cambridge, which is why we're driving there. It's in Cambridgeshire. And you have to drive there. You don't have to. Do you have to drive there?
It's a lot easier.
It's a lot easier. You can get there on public transport. I don't want to make it inaccessible for all the pedestrians out there like me. But luckily, I'm being driven there today. And it's huge. The first time Ben took me was for our first year anniversary, and I did not know what to expect. I was like, have we really not been for 3 years, by the way?
It was 2023, so it's been a while.
Yeah, bloody hell. And we, what was I going to say? I've lost my train of thought. When I first went there, I didn't know what to expect, and Ben was getting like really frustrated because I was taking ages to get ready. And I was like, oh, it's a museum, because I obviously thought it was part of the Imperial War Museum. And when I arrived, it was like nothing in my wildest dreams, guys. It's amazing. And if you don't know this, because I said this a few times before my last plane vlog, but when I was younger, I had this, what I believe to be memory of my mum taking me to this massive, gigantic air hangar and in the Netherlands, and wandering around it with her, looking at all the planes. When I grew up, like a few years after, like when I was about like in like 10 or something, I said to my mum like, oh, do you remember when you used to take me to the air hangars in the Netherlands? And she was like, no, it never happened. So it must have been a dream of mine, and I must have just thought it was a memory. But yeah, I've loved planes since day dot. So very excited to go to the Imperial War Museum, Duxford, today. Okay. Very excited about the trip. So we just had a pit stop because I was starving, didn't have any breakfast and needed a coffee and some food. But we're here and it's literally amazing. The first thing that we're going to do, should we walk round? The first thing that we're going to do is actually walk over to where they fly the planes and see if we can book ourselves onto a flight today, which I'm actually so excited about. But I had a mushroom and tomato chutney spinach baguette. By the way guys, I'll explain more about this in a later video, but I'm basically training for a half marathon, which means that I am running loads at the moment, especially because I'm doing like an advanced plan, which means that I literally cannot sustain hunger for longer than 45 seconds. But we're here and I'll just show you guys how it looks in a minute. Look at that. So do you see what I mean? They have these like so there are loads of planes in there. That's where we just had our snack. And then there are all these hangars like all the way over there. And then there's a Ben. And then here's like an airstrip where they do like, as you can see, there's a plane far off into the distance. This camera's really good, but it doesn't have a great zoom, does it? Tell us about Duxford.
I don't know what to say. We've got to look at some planes. That's the main thing.
Yay! It's actually starting to rain a little bit, but we'll be inside for most of it, so it doesn't really matter. So we've just gone up to the booking office to see if we can go up in one of the planes today, but it's shut. It had a number and I called it, but it said all their operating lines were busy. So it doesn't look like we'll be able to go up, at least not this morning, so I'll have to see what this afternoon says. As we spoke to this other lady and she said the clouds might be a bit too low. But basically these are the planes that we would be going up in if we were able to go up in them. And we did see a fueling truck, and all they would have to do would be take the covers off. So it's a possibility and I'm remaining ever more optimistic. They also have all these like gigantic planes outside. They did have way more the last time we came, but then it was the summer. And they basically have these like little information points just outside them. So it tells you what plane it is. Oh, that's cool. It was the world's first large turboprop airliner. Cool. Could fly non-stop across the Atlantic. Very cool. But yeah, and you might sometimes be able to go and have a look inside, but today you can't. But yeah, so cool. Look at all the massive... I literally love planes. I think planes are so cool. You know what I think is the coolest thing about planes, actually? The fact that the technology we have for them is actually quite old, and the only thing that's holding them back is the fact that like they could have bigger, faster, more impressive planes, but they're not really needed for commercial flights, and so therefore they don't have them, and also they don't have the money. But yeah. Look how cool. So we're just gonna walk all the way down here. Look, there's a Ben. We're just gonna walk down here and then we're gonna start in the first air hangar and make our way all the way down. Yay! Guys, I can't even look into the camera. I'm looking in here because I can see all of the planes behind me. Like, it's crazy. They haven't upgraded a lot of their, well, Ben was just telling me, they haven't upgraded a lot of their like bomber planes since like the 1970s. But isn't it so crazy that they went from like a little biplane like that to like that massive plane over there? And like, it's 70 years old, isn't it?
The B-52, yeah.
Crazy. But yeah, I'm so excited. I feel like I'm in my element.
Yeah, should we go have a look?
Yeah, let's go have a look. I'm just having a bit of a sit down because my cold is like literally worsening, guys. And I'm not feeling very well. Also, these air hangars are literally freezing. But after this air hangar, Ben has promised me that we can go and see the hangar that has the Concorde in it, which is my favourite plane of all time. And you get to go inside the Concorde as well, but hopefully it's open today. So at least we get to go, and I get to definitely see that today. There's like 7 hangars, and in the winter, Duxford closes at about 4 PM, and if you want to spend a good amount of time learning about each of the planes and actually soaking in the atmosphere of each hangar, there's no way you get to see all of it in one day. So we'll definitely be coming back. Also, for those of you who don't know, I'm actually a history graduate, so I studied history at university. So I'm in my element right now. I'm properly geeking out. I have an article coming out today as well for the Metro, which is all about accessibility and life skills. So I keep refreshing my emails to see if it's been released yet, because when it gets released they send you an email to tell you that it's been published. So that's really exciting as well. I feel like I'm having a really good day. But yeah guys, look where I'm sat. I'm literally sat on this like bench, just like admiring this plane, and it's in like the Second World War section, so it's super interesting. Guys, we're gonna go see the best plane in the whole wide world. Gonna go see the Concorde. Yeah. Guys, we're about to get into the best plane in the whole wide world, the Concorde. You can actually go inside it. I never in my life thought that I would ever even be this close to a Concorde, let alone get inside one. Although there's one tiny down there, and that's the fact that there's a queue. Last time we came there was no queue. But it's fine. I am committed and I will queue to get inside that Concorde. Also, you can buy bits of the actual Concorde. There's a Concorde cutlery set which I'm going to make Ben get me as a wedding present. It's only 15 quid, no one called me too expensive. But you can buy bits of the cockpit, you can buy another bit of the cockpit, you can buy an 11 bracket, whatever that is, but it's for 700 quid. But if it's part of the Concorde, I want it. I love the Concorde, but it's really small. I guess this can fly from London to New York in 4 hours. But it was discontinued, I think, in 2006, if memory serves me correctly.
I think, but I'm not sure.
But yeah, I literally remember when it was discontinued, watching it on the BBC when I was however old, and feeling really sad because it meant that I would never ever get to ride one. But when I become a billionaire, manifest, if that's how manifestation works, I will bring this back. Like, why do you want to go to Mars? Like, if I was a billionaire, I wouldn't want to go to Mars and build a colony. I'd bring back the Concorde. Like I said, I'm not an expensive girl. Oh, it's got a little fan.
Oh, bang my head. This is all that wiring. This is such a...
I mean,
Oh, hang on. It's a little escape hatch. Go on.
I'm 5'9", famously. Okay, that's a lie, guys. I'm 5'7". But this is like, you can...
I'm 6'2" and I'm pretty much touching the top.
Yeah. Like, sit in the seat. But you can't, guys. Don't sit in the seat. But
It's just the oxygen tanks behind you.
look how cool. This is the cockpit.
It's just the amount of buttons and triggers and
yeah, in another life. I've just been inside the Concorde, I kid you not, 3 times, and I had to stop because I thought that the people working here would think that I'd literally lost the plot. But how often do you get to go inside a Concorde? It's quite frustrating that they don't let you in there for like half an hour at a time, to be honest, if you ask me. But we are about to finish up in this air hangar and go into the conservation hangar, which is really cool because you get to see how they preserve all of the aircrafts. Guys, maybe we get to go in the plane because we just saw one flying off, so we're literally running, like, well, walking as fast as we can to the booking bit so that we can see if we can go up and run. Oh my god, yes! Okay, so my excitement was very short-lived. Apparently that was a private owner that we saw, and it's not flying season yet. We have to wait until the middle of March before I can have a go myself. But I met the sweetest, kindest man who owns a plane here and was like to me, "You'll love it, it's amazing." And I was like, oh my god, I can't wait. So that's really cool. I'm very excited until the next time we come here, which will be months and months away. We're in an air hangar that's actually warm today, and it looks so good. These are all privately owned aircraft that are still airworthy, so we have to be obviously even more careful around them. God, I sound like I work for this place. But oh my god, let me take you guys around and show you what it looks like in here. It's so cool. These are all privately owned aircrafts, so it's so cool. They're ready for, look at that one, look at that Ben, it's a Ben.
It looks like when you take the whole engine off, it looks weird, doesn't it?
Yeah, this is so cool.
Just look how complicated complicated that engine looks.
I know. We're in the air hangar now with all the Spitfires, which I guess it makes sense. I don't think I would have been able to go up on one of these. Ben was right. But it's so cool. I feel like I've said it's so cool a million times that I'm literally having the best day ever. Okay, so it's now much later in the day and we're about to call it a day. But we're gonna go through the gift shop first, and it's where I got my keyring of the Concorde from and the bouncy ball. Do you remember that?
I do remember the bouncy ball.
So we're gonna see what goodies they have there, and then we're gonna call it a day. What's been your highlight of the day, babe?
Oh, I've got to say it's probably the American hangar.
Yeah.
I think that's my favourite. Then obviously Concorde, because you love a Concorde, you do.
I do. I went in there 3 times.
To be fair, I did it twice.
Yeah. We love it.
Anything else? Yeah, there's some new planes. It was good to see. I mean, when did we come here? Nearly 2 years ago?
I think it's about nearly 3 years ago.
Oh yeah, well it's over 2 years now. I'm working out.
Yeah.
But no, it's good. I always like coming here.
Yeah,
and next time we'll get on a plane.
Next time we'll come during flying season next time.
Yeah, my bad. I didn't say anything on the website. I will say.
I did that on purpose so that you. Oh, also it's a private company apparently.
Yeah.
So it's not. Yeah.
Okay, well, the more you know. We'll reach out to them. Strongly worded letter.
Let's go to the gift shop. We're in the gift shop and look at this really cute bag. It's so cute. Oh, got all this stuff. These gloves look amazing. Look, on the inside. That's what I need for my cold, dead hands. Oh, and aviator sunglasses. So cool. Oh, everything's plane related. And me. Hello, guys. Look. Duxford. And just like that, one of the best days is over. We're in the car on the way back and we had the best time, literally. It's just, we were just saying how amazing it is that stuff like that exists and how we want to do even more museum trips in 2026. So it's just so nice that we get to go and experience these things. Obviously Duxford is not free, whereas like loads of the major museums are, but still it's a really amazing day out. And on that note, I'll see you guys in my next video. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video and I love you all so much. Please make sure you do like, comment and subscribe, and I've got loads more content already filmed, upcoming, so yeah, definitely turn on post notifications so you don't miss an upload. I love you guys so much. Bye.